In this section, we will identify perfect squares and perfect cubes and then determine what are called square roots and cube roots. So the first thing we're going to do is figure out what a perfect square number is and what it has to do with what are called perfect cubes. So imagine you were given one square, and let's say it's just one square like this. And this area represents the entire area of a square room. And we're going to say that one square like this has an area of 1. Now, imagine you're given 2 of these to create a new room. The question is it possible to put these 2 squares together without cutting them to make a new room that is itself square? Well, no, it's not. That room is going to be a rectangle. What if you were given 3 squares? Can you arrange them so that this room is going to be a square room? You can't. It'll either be like an L-shaped or it'll be a very long skinny rectangle. So no. What your job to do now is to imagine what would happen if we were given 4 squares or 5 squares or 6 squares or 7 squares. And the sheet you have actually should have some graph paper on the side. And I want you to use the graph paper to imagine drawing a room that is 4 squares big. Is it a square room or not? What about 5 squares big, 6 squares, 7 squares? So I want you to pause this for a moment and I want you to fill in this page and the next page and determine all the way up to 25 squares which rooms are square and which rooms are not.